Not too long ago, Trever Hill was with us to talk about going off to market, and he had you write in with your requests. You challenged him to find some certain pieces to complete your home, and Trever delivered. He's here with us today, as well as Chase Nishik, to talk a little bit about market. Welcome, both of you here. A lot of times we don't get to see Chase because he's kind of working behind the scenes. Trever, great to see you back in the studio. Okay, so first, actually, before we even jump into it, in case people weren't watching before, what does it mean to go to market?
Yeah, so for me, going to market is you get to see the new up and coming trends and really see, I mean, even over a year ago, I was here talking about how the boho trend was really coming, and we didn't really see it in the stores yet. Now that's all you see. So it's interesting, even the boho trend is starting to adapt and mold a little bit, but and it was Chase's actually his first market to go to.
So what did you think? Was it overwhelming?
It was a little overwhelming, but it was honestly so fun and is extremely beneficial for like my job, but also for schooling as well, to see the trends and just see where they're released even.
Okay, so let's find out. Well, should we start with what you found that you loved, or some of the challenges?
Yeah, so some of the challenges were, there was kind of a list of them, and I know we have a few photos we'll kind of rotate through, but somebody wrote in asking for a round coffee table, and they said it could be nesting. Like, they gave some kind of, I thought, open boundaries, really, and I thought, which I don't know if that makes it easier or more difficult, but here's the table actually, and this is the one we found, and we ended up ordering for them, which was really fun when we can do that too. So it was like we were their personal shopper at market.
I do like that. You don't see a lot of round coffee tables, though, actually.
Yeah, and then this one specifically, they even said they could do, you know, some black details, and obviously you don't see any black details on here, but when I, some people sent in photos too, so when I saw a photo of the space, I thought, oh, this would be perfect, and it obviously is. I mean, it hasn't arrived yet from market, but we ordered it, and they're excited to get it.
I love it. What other pieces did you see when you were at market?
So there was a lot, like I was talking about the boho trend, so you kind of see that right over here. And one other person wrote in about pillows. They said that they wanted textured pillows. They didn't want a lot of color, you know, which I understand, even though color is coming back. But so we ended up getting some really textured pillows, and we just ordered those in general, whether the person wanted them or not, because we thought, well, we can easily, you know, implement those into people's homes if it's right for their space.
Well, and you said that boho was big, and now it kind of like almost softens, or the boho trends transition a little bit. I feel like that's what's happening here. This might be good for a starter boho person.
Right. You bet. Yeah, this chair actually, you can get this at numerous places like Target, Wayfair, and I notice it on Instagram constantly. And people, and I love that. But yeah, it's, I mean, a really simple, light wood is in, really simple to implement some of those boho things. And I've noticed it's turning more into like a traditional boho, actually, even though this doesn't quite represent that.
And I know we have a picture showing a whole lot of pillows.
Yes.
Right, yeah, and so this space you can really see, I mean, that's not a traditional boho either, but definitely right there. I mean, look at all the textures. There even is some really pretty orange mixed in there. You can see people are implementing a little bit more color than just the gray that it used to be.
Right, exactly. Chase, did you have anything that really popped out that you really loved?
Sure, a few trends I saw were kind of similar to this pillowcase, were vintage rugs or kind of textiles being cut up and used as framed art, which was really fun and unique.
Really?
Yeah.
Framed art? Okay, hold that up again. That's amazing. I think we also have a picture from market as well. Is that kind of?
Yeah, so kind of like these rugs kind of were cut up and kind of used in that framed art. It was really unique and fun, colorful.
And it's really neat. I mean, there were one of a kinds that we got to pick the matting and pick the framing, and we're still waiting for those. They should be here any day. But we actually ordered some in. And it was interesting, like he said, we saw them all over the place. So
here's some that are framed.
Yeah, exactly, right there. Yep. So it just was really interesting to see that, because it's a new way of, I mean, people are hanging rugs on the walls. I love it.
I didn't you say that, but without the picture, I was like, what? And then I see it, it's like, okay, I love the texture in it. That's really very
Isn't that pretty?
It's really fun.
Yeah, and even that little piece that you can see, the, I guess you would say like upside down L in the photo. How fun is that? I mean, just a unique little, it's like almost like a little snippet of a rug. Yeah.
I love it. Okay, well, what else were you challenged with? You found the round coffee table. Anything else? That you thought, oh, am I going to find this?
Well, one person was requesting greenery, and obviously we're in North Dakota, so I think they were looking for something a little more, they didn't quite say tropical, but like Arizona, California feel.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, here's photos of greenery. Well, there was definitely, I mean, there was banana plants, there was yucca plants, I mean, tons of different things. And it is kind of fun to see those. Again, on Instagram, you really see those in everybody's places.
For
so,
sure.
Yeah, so it's fun to kind of implement some of those in. So yeah, these pieces of greenery, these yucca plants, ordered those in, and I thought, well, I'll either use them in my office or I can use them in somebody's home. So
I like the height in these
I do
pieces.
too. Aren't they really neat?
Okay,
Yeah.
we only have about 30 seconds left.
Sure.
What were some of your wrap-ups, your final conclusions of what was at market this year?
Gosh, so again, implementing color. Also, I started noticing like a Mediterranean modern, which is a lot of white and just really soft textures, kind of that, like, think of almost like grease, you know, kind of the white texture.
Okay, we have a picture. This is beautiful.
Oh, that's so fun. See, really bright and light.
This is not kid-friendly. It's absolutely beautiful, though. I could do that and just not allow my kids in that room.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
see, and there was nesting tables right there. Should have suggested those to that client, right?
I love it. Okay, well, thank you once again for coming in, and we can watch for more pictures maybe
You
from
bet.
Market on your Facebook page as well.
Yeah.
We'll have to have you back on. We always run out of time. Thank you, Chase and
Yes,
Trevor,
thank you.
both
Yeah.
of you. Trever Hill Design, always fun to visit
Thanks
with you.
for having us.
We'll be right back.